Hi, this is Grady once again from SuccessBuildingBlocks.com, and I want to thank you for watching this video. So, today we're going to be talking about mistakes. Have you made a mistake lately? Well, I have. In fact, just last week I made a mistake. No, I made a mistake? Yes, I have to admit, I made a mistake. Yes, it's true. Last week when I gave you the address for my brother's website, I gave you the wrong address. Now I gave you two addresses for websites that my brother has, and the first one I gave you correctly. That one is at lifeshopemedia.com. However, the second address that I gave you was incorrect, and the correct address is Embracing Your Life Today. That's Embracing Your Life Today. So be sure and visit my brother's website, check out his fantastic material that he has over there. And brother, I hope you can forgive me. Okay, so that brings me to some mistakes that I have made. And you know what? I made one just the other day on, just yesterday on Facebook. I went to go make a post about the fact that I was eating some dessert. Only I meant dessert. I had a Derby's moment. Speaking of words, I remember a time whenever I was a little bit younger and I was in high school and I was studying for a spelling test, and I was studying my vocabulary words, and I went in to ask my mom a question about a word, and I knew full well what the word was, and for whatever reason the word came out Derby's. But the word was supposed to be debris. Now I knew what the word was. I knew how to say the word correctly. I think I knew what it meant. I just mispronounced the word in a flash of the tongue. But somehow that word has always come up as being a word that I didn't know how to say it correctly. Now, if she really wanted a word that I didn't know how to say correctly, she should try fastidious. I believe the word is facetious. Oh, yeah, that's the word, facetious. If you were paying attention last week, you heard another story about a mistake that I made as a young child. As an even younger child, when I was in second grade, I stuck a rock in my ear because I wanted to see if it would hurt. Well, it turns out that was a mistake because it does hurt when you put a rock in your ear. Kids, do not try that at home. And if that was the only time I had ever gone to the emergency room. Speaking of emergency rooms, there's another time when I went to the emergency room because I did something I wasn't supposed to do. The stepmom I had at that time was a babysitter, and she ran a babysitting service out of her house. And so she still had some of the kids that she was babysitting, and we were out in the backyard playing, and we had been told not to go down the slide because the slide was broken. But me, being the brilliant person that I am, and the smart and brave person, thought, hey, I don't have to live by these rules. I mean, after all, it's my slide. I've gone down this slide a whole bunch of times without getting hurt at all. I got my leg caught on the slide and had to have stitches. Now that I think about it, that was the same year that I stuck with a rock in my ear. So today I was at the work, and I went to go put a bottle of wine back in the fridge, and I dropped the bottle of wine, and it broke all over the floor. It's a good thing that bottle was a wine that we were trying to get rid of. Now, I've made other mistakes when I was at work, whether it be ringing food in incorrectly or entering in a tip incorrectly, but in most cases, things were able to get worked out in one way or another. So what can we learn from all these mistakes? One of the best things that we can do is to see the lesson that we can learn in the mistake. For example, in the slide story, I learned not to go down a broken slide. And I also learned if my parents tell me that I shouldn't do something, that I probably shouldn't do it. Well, Okay, I only partially learned that lesson. The best thing that you can do is to see what you could have done better to either avoid the mistake or to have responded to the mistake in a better way. If you keep doing that more often, then you will start to improve in whatever area of your life that you are trying to improve. And if you keep doing that, you'll be building your success one block at a time. We'll see you next time. So long for now.